Hey guys, it's YouTube Haelian. Before we get started on today's video, I just want to tell you about the new membership program we have here on YouTube, and it allows you to subscribe and directly support me through YouTube for $2.99 a month. You get access to emotes and comments, and you get badges based on how many months that you've been a member, and you get priority reply in comments if you'd like to leave comments for me, which you should. So if you're interested in just helping support the channel and support me and allow me to keep doing this for a long time, go ahead and join up if you don't mind. Otherwise, no worries, enjoy the content, no pressure there. And that's it, enjoy the video, and I'll check you guys later. And subscribe if you haven't already, would you? All right, guys, I'll see you later, thanks. Brotato? I think I missed the boat on it. It's too late. I've seen other content creators that do similar games to us that absolutely cream pied that game, honestly. It's tough. It's very competitive out there. Loot River? Fuck Loot River.
Darkness guide me.
It's very competitive. There's a lot of great content creators out there that will do these types of games, and they'll like plow through the content like within 5 days. You know, they've just done everything you'd probably want to see. You know what I mean?
What's the worst that could happen?
Kind of hard to be first when I'm playing Hades all week. True. True. The other
Love conquers everything.
the other problem is just the fact that I stream at all, honestly, too, right? Because it means that I have it just eats up a lot of time. I'm not complaining, obviously, but they have an edge, whereas they're able to just record 3 or 4 videos in a singular day or try multiple times to record things, and they're focused on that one thing, whereas I'm trying to do like both. Gotta stream and gotta tube, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna say Bloodborne first thing this week. Just got into the Cuphead. Hey, Dabbit. Cuphead, amazing game. I think we just take the special here.
I feel fabulous.
Yeah, we used to take that day off in the middle of the week, and it was actually helpful, kind of, but I don't know. I'm not gonna rush to change anything yet. I don't know about that chaos. I mean, special damage is always nice.
All right.
Loved my new YouTube video today. That game, Solstice, is such a beautiful game. The voice acting is amazing too, Dabbit. We'll take that. It's fine. I'm glad to hear the launch is going well for you. I see a lot of people covering it right now, actually. It gets intense. I hate it when like I lose a combo or multiplier in those games. It's always like, ugh. Like it hurts my brain. You know what I mean? It's like you're at an S and you lose it all. I don't think it seems like in Solstice it's more like you just lose a little bit at least, but okay. Point and click adventure games. Wife and I play a lot of them, actually. I saw that a new Monkey Island came out. It's not a remake, right? Crap. It's not a remake, right?
More numbskulls.
I was trying to figure it out. Or a remaster, and something like that. It was hard to tell because it kind of looked like the first one. Brand new? Yeah, wife and I will probably play it offline. I don't know if I'd play it on stream, really, though. That's like, I mean, I know we play spoiler-ridden games all the time, but that one's like really... Like, I'd get really annoyed when people,
Power of Olympus.
spoil that, I think. But yeah, we love playing those. We actually just played through like a few months ago. Oh my god. One of the Monkey Islands. It was the first one we ever played. Or at least got all the way through. I can never remember which one's which though. Might have been Curse, might have been Return.
The underworld's power.
More Athena sounds good. Puzzle game like that would be rough, alright? Like, I've never played The Witness, but can we try to even, like, imagine what that would be like when you think about it? As much as I might like to, it's just like, we're just setting ourselves up for annoyance. Hey, Drexos.
What you get?
Come on. Parting shot is useless.
Any other boons for me?
Yay. I'm actually just gonna take the health there. Yeah, we said it yesterday, but like we played a game that came out, like a horror semi-puzzly game on stream last week. The day it came out, and people still came in and gave spoilers. It's just like, come on, dude, it just came out. Just let me figure it out. It wasn't even stuck. Hey, Derps. Mystery boon. I need something to sell. I don't really want to have to pay for the hammer anyway. I kind of like the call. If possible, I'll keep that too. Not certain that's going to happen though.
Right there.
You know what was a weird happenstance? We'll take something else that maybe is sellable. Someone commented, they like spammed videos for like 10-ish different games on YouTube for us. And they said, you made me buy this game and I played it for this amount of hours. And each game was a different amount of hours. It's like, is this some kind of weird bot or is this genuine? I couldn't even tell. And a lot of them were for a really long time, like in the hundreds. It's just like, huh? It's kind of interesting, but it was kind of odd. I mean, that's nice and everything that they bothered to go through all that, but a little strange.
Oh, Dionysus.
It's probably legit, but it was just, you know, slightly strange. I appreciated it, to be honest. Yeah, it's a lot of hours and a lot of games. Yeah, it's either they're on an appreciation spree or it's a strange bot, but I don't know why they bother, you know? Hey, Cosmic. Creepy shot I would sell, but I just want strong drink for the function. I gotta sell something.
How about another?
No chaos gates. Bot Furry played 50 hours, thanks. 50 hours of Fury is like a lot. That's like a lot. I mean, if you played it for 50, then I'm happy, but... Ow. Maybe by Gunfire, 92 hours in. Gunfire is like one of the few games I can practically guarantee that you'll like for most people, I think. Warm Snow is kind of tough. All right. What do we get? It's for either one. Vampire Survivor, 17 hours. Someone left a comment talking about Vampire Survivors. They said, I bought Vampire Survivors and I put 30 hours into it. And I was kind of like, I wonder where this comment is going. And then they're like, it's utter garbage. Ooh, Flurry Jab Run. Okay, guess I'm doing that. It's like, oh, okay, I wasn't really expecting that. And then they spent like the next paragraph just putting the game down. It's like, but you paid $3 for 30 hours. I guess I'm a little confused. You know what I mean? If you don't like where the game went afterwards, I guess I understand, but it was just strange, you know? It's like, of course it got old. Like, what do you mean, honey? I don't understand. One of the best Valley games you ever bought? Yeah. I mean, you can not like it, but it's just weird, like, you put 30 hours in, unless you hated it the whole time, but then, like, that raises another question. Why didn't you stop sooner, you know what I'm saying? Just odd. It's just odd. Hey, Missile.
She's a bit much.
She's a bit much, chat.
Let's hear it, Father. purge boons for calling.
Goodbye, trippy shot. And we get like one palm out for this, probably.
Going up.
Welcome, Afro. Longest game to Monster Hunter with 100+ hours. $3 for 30 hours is more expensive for the electricity to run your PC than cost per hour of gameplay. Yeah, it's just strange, you know what I mean? I guess if you say you didn't like the directions that it's going, that's one thing. So for instance, that there was a game very similar to Hearthstone Battlegrounds, like an auto battler called Storybook Brawl. The developer sold it to like an NFT company or something. I don't really know what happened after that, but it got review bombed because obviously that's stupid. And I did the same thing basically. On the one hand, I don't really blame the original devs. Maybe they just wanted to pull out of the project and, you know, just needed to make that dollar kind of thing. But yeah, that's a reason to leave a negative review of the game, you know. Welcome, Jesse.
Good to be back here.
Look, Orvie. Hey, nice.
Probably just do palms because we're not looking for much here.
Smooth sailing.
I think we've discussed this before, but I'm trying to remember. My most played game after Hades, it was probably technically World of Warcraft. So that's kind of cheating, you know what I mean?
Who's next?
I feel like that's kind of cheating. There are some classic games I probably got a couple hundred hours in. Obviously, we haven't played it much on stream. Like, first one that comes to mind is maybe Super Metroid. Rip Current for fun? Are there reviews of Minesweeper? I bet someone out there is doing it. 700 hours in The Sims? Nice. I can see that. It's an easy one to throw a lot of time at. Borderworm Snow after like 30 hours? It's a tough, that was a tough sell.
Thank you.
I think. There's actually a lot of variety to it, but I think the problem is like certain things are really useful in the game and you kind of like those things have to happen. Guess we'll take Boiling Point.
No way.
You don't want to know your total tally in WoW? Yeah, I wouldn't even know. Mario Maker or Stardew, very strong ones. I don't think I had that many hours, especially in Mario Maker. I probably only had like a couple dozen maybe. Mario Maker is an easy game to spend several hundred hours on. So easy. There's just always something new to play. I mean, the problem is, at some point though, they will start to run together. Just like, oh, it's one of these levels, that kind of thing, right? Those are not good. I only have 2 rolls though.
What about these?
Rocket League? Ugh.
Moving right along.
Sure. Hey, Beachhead. Dragon Age. I played through like a few of them once only, but I never did multiple playthroughs. I did like them though a lot. I feel like this comes up like once a month, but they're making another one, right? Maybe I'll play that. Romance Everyone. Morrigan? I always forget their name.
In the name of Hades.
So I'll take it to sell, I don't know. Metroidvania Kunai. I don't think I know that one. Chrono Trigger again every 3 years or so. I probably play the first Mega Man X like at least once a year on average.
Olympus,
But that's only like an hour-long playthrough probably. Ooh, wow. I'll take that with Flurry Jab. Mega Man X2, yeah.
Wonderful to see you once again.
I think the only reason, I think that one's not on the Super Nintendo Mini I have now, so that's the only reason I don't play it. Or is it? Maybe it is. I can't remember now. Welcome, Snack. Thank you. Do you think a company like Capcom would ever just embrace the 2D ways and try to make more of them? I mean, they have like those classic NES ones, but why not X ones again, I wonder? I mean, I guess they know better than me, but
Not yet.
the only reason I don't want to play like something like 11, right, is because what I really liked about the X series is, you know, the dash and the wall jumping and stuff. They don't even really have to make it extra fancy, to be honest. Like, they don't have to innovate all that much. Just give me some new bosses, enemies, and cool looking stages, and I'll probably be pretty happy. I guess we sell the special now. I mean, we got Flurry Jab, and I can't really rely on getting anything else going here now. Which means we're probably not getting Exploding Launcher either way.
Onward then.
Yeah, I always like the X series more. 11 was well received, but they don't seem to want to follow it up with anything. Is it not worth the production time? I don't know. I have heard that like pixel artists are actually really expensive. Or maybe hard to come by, something like that. Maybe that's part of the issue. Don't know. That's what, when Bloodstained was in development, they wanted to do pixel art for it. But then they decided on a 2.5D art style because it was cheaper, basically. And I was just like, really? I mean, again, I know nothing about it, but... I mean, I guess it makes sense, because when you think about it, we're used to seeing things like good pixel art to us probably means stuff from like Super Nintendo by these big companies that have, you know, dozens of years of experience at that point, right? Like that was sort of the peak in a lot of ways, at least from a non-indie format. So I guess it makes sense. We didn't get exploding either way. Sorry, chatties. Kind of just want to get Rip Current for fun, honestly. I guess it makes sense, you know. It's probably equivalent to paying, you know, an artist that does very high level 3D art. You know what I mean?
Good decision there.
Hey, Rip Current. That's fun.
You'd best
Hey, Space Age.
Had to do it.
I see pixel art and I get excited. Some people see pixel art and they're like, ew. Which is too bad. Something tells me if you don't have the nostalgia of it, it's probably not gonna feel very enticing. Which I understand. It's kind of like, I'll be honest, I kind of have that slight judgment for black and white movies a little bit. It's like a black and white movie. What am I, from the 60s here? I can't pay attention to this. Sure, buy some boons. I really cannot spend a roll here.
Always hits the spot.
Boiling point, huh? And the thing is, it's all in my head, because black and white movies, there's no reason to really think any less of them just because they're black and white, but it's a psychological thing, right? I think it is true that, though, for something like black and white movies, like, movies were very different back then, I guess. Patty? Get excited at good pixel art? Yeah. There is bad pixel art. I don't know if I can think of a good example of bad pixel art. Does anyone have one? For me, maybe, though? Ow, ow. I think I figured it out at one point why sometimes pixel art doesn't seem as good. So in old school pixel art from, again, like the Super Nintendo era, you can sit there and watch all the animations go through, oftentimes even like add a rest for characters. You can see in the animation, it's the pixel art that's changing the entire time. Nowadays, there's ways to kind of cheat. Instead of actually animating and giving it different colored pixels and things like that, you can simply move like the hands and feet around of characters virtually. It's really hard to describe. I'm realizing as I'm saying it out loud, but it's almost like it's not a true animation. They just kind of make the hands and arms move, but they don't actually change the physical look of the arms at all. That's sort of a vague way of explaining it. Yeah, it's kind of like old Flash animations in a sense applied to pixel art. So they make one, essentially characters might only have one art, but then they just move around the different limbs or poses of the character. And I think that ends up looking bad. It looks cheap. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, Celeste is a definite great example of good pixel art because I'm pretty sure they do not do that even in the slightest. But I think that's a good way to look at it. There's some game I was looking at recently that did that, and it bugged me. Ow, Jesus. That really stung. Rigging for pixel art? If that's what you call it, then yeah. It's free max health here. Look like a puppet? Yeah.
Meg, help.
Do we know what the devs of Celeste are going to be working on now? I don't even know if that was a solo project or what.
Well, fiend, are you yet fearful for the
Because I'd love to play whatever they do next. Don't even care what it is, honestly.
They know our victory is certain here.
Okay.
Shield's down.
RPG thingy.
You and me, King.
No. Okay, I got one. And we actually covered this game on the channel too. Dwarves pixel art.
How many times?
Wasn't great. I think it had the problem that I illustrated already. Compare that to something like a game that I just played called There Is No Light, and it feels like it's much better. Not perfect, but... Celeste did a great job with colors, I think.
Got them again, my shade.
New game, Earthblade. Vibe reveal? Vibe reveal, you say? Don't need parting shot. Do I buy mag? Yeah, whatever.
I'm out of here.
It's raining and thundering outside. You might get some big thunderclaps. And I ain't talking about from my cheeks. I feel like as big as Undertale was, I hear very little about, see, I can't even remember the name of the second project. Deltarune, that's the one, Deltarune. It looked nice. I remember I downloaded like the free first chapter or something like that. I think I played through it, but I don't really remember it that much. I don't really hear people talking about it. I think it's kind of picked up a little bit of steam, but I was always a little surprised.
No use.
Yeah, both games haven't touched either. It's hard to explain why to like Undertale, or rather, more so, you know, you can't make someone like something. Why to give Undertale a shot. Although it is a game that definitely made me laugh several times, which is pretty rare.
This blasted place again.
Unless it's something like fucking Trombone Champ.
Zagreus. See you.
Watch Thor play it? Yeah, I heard it, the backseating was horrible on it.
A boon.
Razor Shoals is fine. Chapter 2 came out last year. We're working on Deltarune chapters 3, 4, and 5.
Need to keep looking down those passageways.
Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, it's true. Undertale, the pixel art, not very special. It's all in the humor of the game, though. The gameplay of it is surprisingly strong, though. It's popular with a younger crowd. Yeah, it seems to be. Oh my god. Am I getting hurt? Why was that dealing damage? That was odd. Got a good laugh out of Restless Soul. Yeah. I was kind of hoping it would be as strong as something like Undertale. It was nice. It was nice. Does Deltarune not have as much humor as Undertale? It's probably... I can't imagine, like, being consistently funny. Obviously, I'm not doing that. So I can't imagine when your goal is to be that way, how hard it must be. Like, you just run out of material, you know what I'm saying?
Always a pleasure, Charon.
Powered up.
Rich. Rip Current. That was definitely not worth it. How did we have so much money?
Sever.
What's up, Zoidberg? We're trying to win as many 32 heat runs in a row, rotating all the aspects. Super Metroid ROM hacks. I should try out more ROM hacks for like the classic games I really like. Super Metroid's like a big one.
Darkness.
It's EM3, thank God.
Now.
Big number, baby.
Destroy my kin and an eternal torment to you if you speak of this.
Shouldn't be hard. We've died once.
Darkness.
We're running it back.
Darkness.
Oh. No, no, no.
Not finished then.
If I could pirate a vehicle, I guess, like, sorry, not sorry, I would 100% do it. Cars cost way too much fucking money. I can't just... Wait, you expect me to leave that money on the table? %, illegally download a car. Why wasn't the phrase in that commercial, you wouldn't steal a car?
Enough of you.
It clearly should have been, you wouldn't steal a car, not download. What were they thinking? No damage, Hades fight. It was? Wait, it was steal a car?
One of my defenses once
I thought it was
again.
you wouldn't download a car.
You fought well.
Oh, the parody is download? Wait, really? So the original was you wouldn't steal a car, and someone parodied it with you wouldn't download a car? Oh. I had no idea about that, to be honest, if that is true. The original ad said you wouldn't steal a car. Oh. Wow. Maybe not as bad as I thought, but still not great. Yeah, Mandela effects, 100%. That's win number 15 in a row. Dun 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 dun.